safe at harbor. Everything is easy. Off to starboard. Daylight comes up fast. I am restless for the open water. Red flags are flying from the Coast Guard mast. They told me to stay. I heard all the information. I motored away and steered straight ahead, though the weatherman said there's a storm front coming. White water running, the pressure is low. Storm front coming. Small crap warning on the radio. I've been sailing long time on this ocean. Man gets lonesome all those years at sea. Well, I've got a woman. My life should be easy. Most men hunger for the life I lead, yeah. The morning was gray, but I had the motivation. I drifted away, but I should have known to stay tied up at home. There's a storm front coming. White water running, that pressure is low. Storm front coming. Small crap warning on the radio. We got a low pressure system and a northeast breeze. Got a falling barometer and rising seas. Got the cumulonimbus and a possible gale. Got the force 9 blowing on a Beaufort scale. I'm still restless for the big blue water. Though she gives me just about everything I need, yeah. She asked me to stay, but I'd done my navigation. I drove her away, but I should have known to stay tied up at home. There's a storm front coming. White water running, and the pressure is low. Storm front coming. Smoke crap warning on the radio. Ow! Whoa, there's a storm front coming. You know we got the white water running, yeah. Oh, there's a storm front coming. Say we got the white water running, yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, the storm front coming, yeah. Say we got the white water running, yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, the storm front coming. Hey, mercy, mercy, mercy. front coming, yeah. Say we got a white water running, yeah, 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 yeah. Storm front coming, running, running, yeah. Ha ha. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. That was Stormfront. It's an old favorite of mine from, it's called, the album was called Stormfront. It's an old Billy Joel song. Still my sentimental favorite song to open a Billy Joel show with. I know the quintessential opening number should be Angry Young Man, but first Billy Joel concert I ever watched was live from Yankee Stadium. Fell absolutely in love with that song, especially as an opener. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm having a pretty darn good day. I apologize, a few days ago when we did the last one, I was still very much in a state of shock and very sad. Did a lot of songs that were kind of on the somber side that I had planned. Today, my plan is to, for the most part, just let this be your show. Pretty much going to do the set list off of your requests entirely. I barely brought anything that I'm planning to do. So I see that there's quite a few requests already in there. I'll get to as many of them as I can. In the meantime, those of you who haven't already chimed in, please let me know where you're coming from. I love to know where everybody's tuned in from. I see we've got Tony from Victoria, Canada, outstanding, in British Columbia. Paul's joining us from Scotland. Good to have you with us, Paul. Thank you. It's a late night for you, I know. Let's see what else we might have up here. Dave from Brazil. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah, we can get to that one, Dawson. Thank you. Let's see here. I know Ruth is joining us from the Washington, D.C. area. I know Kevin, my man Kevin Lawrence, one of my favorite performers, is joining us from South Florida. Make sure you're watching his live streams too. Got Texas. Kelt Balladeer. Nice. As usual, we have a great kind of mix of geography here. Poughkeepsie, nice. Poughkeepsie, New York. I love that word. Northeast England. Hey, Kevin. Good to have you. I know Edward's coming at us from the UK as well. Greetings from Germany. Tim, thank you very much. That is fantastic. Diego from Spain, thank you so much for staying up so late to watch this. Happy to have you with us. Honored. Ooh, I'm sorry I do not know this one. I'm very, very sorry about that. I would play it for you if I did. But I have another Rolling Stone songs I might do a little later here for you. Let's see here. Ooh, Desperado, fantastic. Hey, Steve, thanks for the request. Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis Presley. Okay, good. We've got some requests outside of the Billy Joel, Elton John sphere as well, and plenty of good ones inside the sphere. So looks like I'll be busy today. Cincinnati, like WKRP in Cincinnati. Nice. Thank you, Steve. Mack the Knife. You know what, Ruth? I'm gonna start out with that one just because it's fun and up tempo. Let's see if I can remember all the words to that sucker. If I try and follow them, I'll get lost with the song. So I'm just gonna try and remember these by words or by memory. Now this song was cut by a lot of people, but I always think of it primarily as a song by Bobby Darrin. Well, the shark fin has such teeth, dear, and it shows them pearly whites. Just a jackknife has old Mack there, and it keeps it out of sight. When that shark bites with those teeth, babe, scarlet billows that start to spread. Fancy gloves, oh, where's old Mack babe? So there's never a trace of red on that sidewalk. Oh, Sunday morning, lies a body just oozing life. Ain't someone sneaking around the corner? Could that someone be Mack the knife? On that tug of boats down by the river, don't you know, hangs a cement bag just drooping on down. Oh, that cement is there just before the way dead. If I will get you 10, old Mackie's back in town. Did you hear about Louis Miller? He disappeared, babe, after drawing out all his hard-earned cash. And now Mack spends just like a sailor. Could it be that our boy's done something rash? What? Jenny Diver or Silk Guitar Drag? Look out, Miss Lottie Lanyard and old Lucy Brown. Miners foreman on the right there. Now that Mackie's back in town, what's Silk Guitar Drag? Oh, Silk Guitar Drag. Look out, Lottie Lanyard and old Lucy Brown. All the line forms on the right there. Now that Mackie's back in town. Look out, old Mackie is back. All right, thank you for the request, Ruth. Ha. Hey there, Erica. Yes, I absolutely can. I absolutely can, and I'm glad to know that your father is with you there. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because I haven't done an Elton John song yet. I'm going to do one that I know he would like to hear, and then I will play that one, and then we'll carry on with some other requests. But Erica wants to hear You May Be Right, so clearly we're in an ass-kicking mode today, which is a strange thing to say right before I play this one. But Gary's been a very dedicated listener, and he likes some of these Elton John deep cuts. And I've played this one time for him since I started doing this in like late March. And I don't know that I did it that well at the time, but I've practiced it a couple more times since then. It's an album cut from the Tumbleweed Connection in 1970. This is called Come Down in Time. In the quiet seconds I turned off the light switch, and I came down to meet you in the half light of the moonlit, yeah, while a cluster of nightjars sang songs out of tune. A mantle of bright light shone down from a room. Come down in time. I still hear her say so clear in my ear like it was today. Come down in time was the message she gave. Come down in time and I'll meet you halfway. Well, I don't know if I should have hurt her as yet, but true love like hers is a hard love to get, and I've walked most all the way, and I ain't heard her call, and I'm getting to thinking if she's coming at all, come down in time. I still hear her say, so clear in my ear, like it was today. Come down in time was the message she gave. Come down in time and I'll meet you halfway. There are women and some will hold you tight while some leave you counting the stars in the night. All right, thank you, Gary. I know you asked for that last week and I wasn't fresh enough on it, so I'm glad you were here. All right, so what's next? Oh, yes, I said I was going to play You May Be Right. Go ahead and rip my throat up at the beginning of the show. Now, we're going to have a good time with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Friday night, I crashed your party. Saturday, I said I'm sorry. Sunday came and trashed me out again. I was only having fun, wasn't hurting anyone, and we all enjoyed the weekend for a change. I was stranded in the combat zone. I walked to Bedford style on and rode my motorcycle in the rain. And you told me not to drive, but I made it home alive. So you say that only proves that I'm insane. You may be right, I may be crazy, but it just may be a lunatic you're looking for. Turn out the lights and don't try to save me. You may be wrong, but all I know, you may be right. Well, remember how I found you there, alone in your electric chair. I told you dirty jokes until you smiled. You were lonely for a man, to take me as I am, and you might enjoy some madness for a while. Now think of all the years you tried to find someone to It's all because of you. You wouldn't want me any other way. You may be right, I may be crazy. Whoa, but it just may be a lunatic you're looking for. It's too late to fight. It's too late to save me. You may be wrong, for all I know you may be right. Yeah! You may be right, I may be crazy. Whoa, but it just may be a lunatic you're looking for. Turn out the lights, don't try to save me. You may be wrong, but all I know you may be right. You may be wrong, but you may be right. You may be wrong, but you may be right. I may be crazy. You may be right. I may be crazy. Say 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's go back up through some of these older comments. First of all, Scotty Z, New York, in the house. Good to see you, man. Let's go back up through some of these comments and see what else is happening. Yes, 3 generations of Elgorts. That is fantastic. Phenomenal. Okay. Thank you very much. I do too. I love how it just keeps changing keys. That I know you're talking about Mack the Knife. Okay, how about Joe Jackson stepping out, or is she really going out with him? I am sorry, Mr. Wheat Project. I don't know that one. I'm going to have to let you down on that. Thank you for being a friend. The only one I know by that name is the one that was the theme song to the Golden Girls. I don't think that's what you're talking about. Let's see here. Oh, follow you, follow me. Let me see. Stay with me, our love, and I'll always be right here by my side whenever you want. So, no, not really. Follow you, will you follow me? I can follow you and you follow me and I... So, no, I can't, Kevin, I'm sorry. But I do like that song. I probably should learn it. It's a great tune. Let's see here. Let's get to something I do know. Nice. Let's see here. In Scotland. From Las Vegas. Hi, Evie. You're not too far away from me. I'm just down the street. Let's see here. So we got Queen. We've got a whole slew of Billy Joel and Elton John stuff. We got the Eagles. Holy cow. Okay, well, let's just start cranking through here. Here's a couple offhand that I saw in there. This one's by Jim Croce. Woo! Well, the south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. When you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Well, the Leroy, he's a trouble, and he stands about 6'4". All the downtown ladies call him treetop lover, and the men just to call him a sir. Well, he's bad, Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. He's badder than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, the Leroy, he's a gambler, and he likes his fancy clothes, and he likes to wear his diamond rings in front of everybody knows. Got a custom Continental, he's got an Eldorado too. He's got a 32 gun in his pocket for fun, and a raisin in his shoe. And he's bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. He's badder than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. All right, let's take it, yeah. Friday night about a week ago, Leroy was shooting dice. Down the edge of the bar sat a woman named Doris, and ooh, that girl looked nice. Well, he cast his eyes upon her, and the struggle soon began. Well, Leroy learned a little lesson about messing with the wife of a jealous man. That's right, and he's bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. So let me tell you something. The two men, they took to fighting. They pulled him from the floor, and Leroy looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces gone. He's bad, Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. I tell you what, say he's bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Tell you he's badder than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. All right. Thank you for the request. Okay, let's go back up through some of these requests and see what's happening here. Whew. Okay, well, let's see here. We want Zanzibar, huh? All right. I'll give it my all. Deserve a drink of water before I try that one. Okay, Billy Joel, Zanzibar, by request, 52nd Street. Loosen up. Got to get into a jazz frame of mind. Jazz. Tally dances and the audience applause. Though he's bathed in sweat, hasn't lost his style. Allie, don't you go downtown. You gave away another round for free. Zanzibar, but the waitress always serves a secret smile. Whoa, she's waiting out in Shanty Town. She's gonna pull the curtains down for me. For me, I got the old man's car, I got a jazz guitar, I got a tab at Zanzibar. Tonight is where I'll be. I'll be. Rosie knows he'll never reach the Hall of Fame, 'cause the Yankees grab the headlines every time. Melodrama's so much fun, black and white for everyone to see. Whoa, me, I'm trying just to get to second base, and I'd steal it if she only gave the sign. Whoa, she gonna give a go-ahead. The inning isn't over yet for me. For me, I got the old man's car, I got a jazz guitar, I got a tab at Zanzibar. Tonight is where I'll be. I'll be. Sorry, I'm bad at this part. There we go. Let me try that again. There we go. Tell the waitress I'll come back to Zanzibar. I'll be hiding in the darkness with my beer. Whoa, she's gonna wait, she's waiting out in Shanty Town. She's gonna pull the pennies down for me. For me, I got the old man's car, I got a jazz guitar, I got a tab at Zanzibar. Tonight is where I'll be. I'll be. Woo! Thank you very much. Thanks for the request. That's a fun one. I don't get to play that very often. What else do we have? What else do we have going on? Let's see. Let's drink a glass of Bill's. Well, honestly, if I put that much wine in a glass, I think there'd be a lot of trouble for everyone. Let's see here. Ooh, Love Lies Bleeding would be pretty rad. Okay, well, we might very well get to that one. Let me see what else is on here. So, by the way, if you're just joining us, I'm Piano Man Steve Lungrin. I'm just searching through comments to see what the requests are, but coming at you live from Nevada Square Garden, center of gravity for music here in the desert southwest of the United States. Every Sunday and Wednesday at 3 o'clock on the Pacific Coast we do this. 6 o'clock on the East Coast. Got to let you all do the math on how that figures out for you. But I am here to take requests and have some fellowship and tunes twice a week. And we usually go for a couple hours. It's a great time. Do a lot of Billy Joel and Elton John, but we do other things as well. Let's see here. I see the original from Tumbleweed features a harp intro. Oh, you're talking about Come Down in Time. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, I never really worry about capturing anything all that perfectly. Especially Elton songs. I just kind of do my own interpretation of it because that's how he plays everything. But you're right. I think that whole album had a lot of orchestrations. Let's see. The Great Suburban Showdown of the Mexican Connection would make your day. I'm going to play the Mexican Connection because I'm going to give my voice a break because I've already put some strain on it. I haven't done this one in a while, but this is a fun little instrumental that came out in 1974. It goes like this. Wow, thank you. That's a great trip down Amnesia Lane. Anyway, I'm trying to take as many requests as I can possibly take here today. If you are enjoying yourself and you feel so inclined, I do have some digital tipping options. I always appreciate that. Not required, but definitely appreciated. Does not go unnoticed. Got Venmo and PayPal there in the description boxes, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. So keep that in mind if you're enjoying yourself enough to merit such a thing. Let's see, what else do we have happening? Any chance of Goodbye Yellow Brick Road? Well, now's a good time to try that one before I completely decimate my falsetto voice, which I might very well do today. When are you gonna come down? When are you going to land? Should have stayed on the farm. Should have listened to my old man. You know you can't hold me forever. I didn't sign up with you. I'm not a prison for your friends to open. This boy's too young to be singing the blues. So goodbye, Yellow Brick Road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouses. I'm going back to my plow, back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the honeyback toad. Oh, I finally decided my future lies beyond the Yellow Brick Road. Oh, what do you think you'll do then? I bet you they shoot down your plane. Gonna take you a couple of vodka and tonics to set you on your feet again. Maybe you'll get a replacement. There's plenty like me to be found. The mongrels who ain't got a penny, sniffing the tidbits like you on the ground. Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouse. Going back to my plow, back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the honeyback toad. Oh, I finally decided my future lies beyond the Yellow Brick Road. Whoa, whoa, ooh. Yes, I will be sniffing for some tidbits myself lately, or tomorrow. Let me see here. What all do we have going on? Summer Island Falls, great idea. Carrying on. This is one that'll make your wrist a little bit tired. Say the days are not the best of times, but they're the only times I've ever known. I believe there is a time time for meditation in cathedrals of our own. Now I am seeing the sad surrender in my lover's eyes, and I can only stand upon and sympathize. We are always what our situations hand us. See the sadness or euphoria. Some will argue and will compromise and realize that nothing's ever changed. All our mutual experience, our separate conclusions are the same. We are forced to recognize our inhumanity. A reason coexists with our insanity. So we stand upon the ledges of our lives, see the sadness or euphoria. Perhaps we don't fulfill each other's fantasies, and we chant upon the ledges of our lives with our respective similarities. It's either sadness or euphoria. Whoa. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Here's one not by Billy Joel or Elton John that I saw up in the request. I'm going to do a couple of them. This first one's by the Eagles, one of my favorite songs of all time. And the first song that Don Henley and Glenn Frey wrote together, and it was a dandy. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one. I know that you've got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you can hurt you somehow. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. The queen of hearts is always your best bet. It seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the ones that you can't get. Desperado, well, you ain't getting no younger. Your pain and your hunger, they're driving you home. Freedom, whoa, freedom, that's just some people talking. Prison is walking through this world hard to tell the nighttime from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how the feeling goes away? Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fences, open the gate. It may be raining, but there's a rainbow above you. Better let somebody love you. Let somebody love you. Gotta let somebody love you before it's too late. All right, thank you for the request. By the way, sorry, like every week or every time I do this, I have at least some like crud that loosens up, and I'm just gonna, I haven't wanted to tell anybody this because I didn't want to freak people out, but I'm pretty sure I went on a cruise. I haven't had a test, so I don't know, but I went on a cruise back in November on the Mediterranean Sea, which was phenomenal, and I spent a bunch of time in Italy. And I am pretty sure I came home with COVID-19 because about a week after I got back from that, I got the absolute worst. I had about 3 solid weeks where I had like a dry pneumonia. Almost had to go to the hospital. I could barely breathe. I felt like I had an elephant sitting on my chest, like all the symptoms. But, you know, it wasn't in the news or anything yet. Like there wasn't a name for it. It was just, I thought I got a really, 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 really bad cold. And I had to cancel some Christmas parties. I couldn't sing. I couldn't do anything. And by the time, it took me until I had awful fatigue, and I was able to do my Keys on the Seas piano cruise in January, but I wasn't really fully recovered yet, but I was recovered enough to be able to at least sing a little bit. I was exhausted the whole time, and I didn't really feel like myself again fully until March. About the time quarantine started, I started to feel about normal. But I still have had, this is like nasty stuff, so try to protect yourself from it, because I still got, to this day, I have like crap that'll just sort of loosen up down in my chest a little bit, and singing does that because there's so much vibration inside your body. So that's why I spend so much time clearing my throat. But I'm just happy to be alive and happy to be able to do what I love, because I'll tell you what, there was a period there for a month where I couldn't do anything but be in bed, and I wasn't sure if I'd ever sing again. So, whew, happy to be back. Okay, let's see here. Got a lot of great requests here. Oh, I remember, this is the other one that I was going to do. I'm not an aficionado with this song, but just going to do at least a little bit of it here. Another request. This one's by Elvis Presley. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Take my hand, take my whole life through, and I can't help falling in love with you. Then it's just somewhere weird. Oh, do, 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 do. I don't know what he sings. Darling, don't you know some things are meant to be? Take my hand, take my whole life through, 'cause I can't help falling in love with you. I can't help falling in love with you. All right, sort of off the cuff there. So let me see. We've got okay, so let's see. Good evening again from London. Vienna for my girlfriend would be great. Always a pleasure to join you in these sessions. I do love Vienna. I'll probably play that one. If I only had the words. Let's try that. That's one. Gosh, that's a good one. This is a song from, I got to pull the lyrics up because there's no way I'll remember that. I'll remember them. You'd have to have actually memorized them at once to remember them. This is a song off of the Piano Man album from 1973. And I don't think it was ever a single, but make sure I'm in the right key here. If I only had the words. Okay. So anyway, this was not a single as far as I'm aware, but it's one of my favorite songs from that record. It's called If I Only Had the Words to Tell You, and this could be a little sketchy, but we're being adventurous today. We're taking requests. I'm getting raw. This is Piano Man Steve raw. Out on the ragged edge, playing stuff he doesn't even know. Here we go. If I only had the words to tell you, if you only had the time to understand, though I know it wouldn't change your feeling, and I know you'll carry on the best you can. If I only had the urge to tell you, if you only knew how hard it is to say, when the simple lines have all been taken, and the radio repeats them every day. If I never find the song to sing you, if you always find it hard to comprehend, well, you know there wouldn't be much meaning if I had to sing those tired words again. Life goes on and on, can be sure. Well, if I only had the words to tell you, if you only had the time to understand. Oh, but I only have these arms to hold you, and that's all that you can ask of any man. La, 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 la. If I only had the words to tell you, if you only had the time to understand. Oh, but I only have these arms to hold you, and that's all that you can ask of any man. Thank you. Now that was a fun request to take off the cuff. Okay. Here's one that came in earlier that I'm going to honor. This is kind of a long one. It's kind of a long one by Elton John. It's one of my favorites to play. And it's kind of a masterpiece from his collection. This is called Funeral for a Friend. Love Lies Bleeding. Let's get that comment off of there. There we go. day. And love lies bleeding in my hands. Oh, it kills me to think of you with another man. I was playing rock and roll, you were just a fan. My guitar couldn't notice, so I split the band. And love lies bleeding in my hands. I wonder if those changes have left a scar on you, like all those burning hoops of fire you and I passed through. You're a bluebird on a telegraph line, hope you're happy now. Yeah, the winds of change coming down your way, girl, make it back somehow. And love lies bleeding in my hands. How it kills me to think of you with another man. Okay. Okay, let's see here. So, what else do we have up here? Unfortunately, I can see that I'm not going to get to every request that was on here by any means. This is one I've seen popping up over the last couple of weeks, and I just never got around to playing it, so I better do this one. This is an old favorite of mine from 1983. This is off an album called An Innocent Man by Mr. Joel. It's kind of my sentimental favorite one from that record. Although I love every song on that record, actually. But this one's real pretty. If you're just joining us, by the way, I'm Piano Man Steve doing our regular Wednesday, Sunday meetup at 3 o'clock on the Pacific Coast. Join us every Wednesday and Sunday around this time for a couple hours for some friendship and some music. If you're really enjoying yourself, I do have some digital tipping options there in the description, Venmo and PayPal. Please check it out if you feel so inclined. But your best gift to me is your presence here. This is called Leave a Tender Moment Alone.
Even though I'm in love, sometimes I get so afraid I'll say something so wrong, just to have something to say. No, the moment isn't right to tell a girl a comical line, keep the conversation light. Guess I'm just frightened out of my mind, but if that's how I feel, it's the best feeling I've ever known. It's undeniably real. Leave a tender moment alone. Yes, I know I'm in love. Just when I ought to relax, put my foot in my mouth. 'Cause I'm just avoiding the facts if the girl gets too close. And I need some room to escape when the moment arose. I tell her it's all a mistake, but that's not how I feel. No, that's not the woman I know. It's undeniably real. Leave a tender moment alone, but it's not only me breaking down when the tension gets high. Just when I'm in a serious mood, she is suddenly quiet and shy. Leave a tender moment alone. Leave it alone. No, the moment isn't right to hold my emotions inside. Change the attitude tonight. I've run out of places to hide, but if that's how I feel, it's the best feeling I've ever known. It's undeniably real. leave a tender moment alone. As a matter of fact, I plan on doing them both. All right. Huh? Hey kids, shake it loose together. The spotlight's hitting something that's been known to change the weather. Kill the body cop tonight, so stick around. You're gonna hear electric music, solid walls of sound. So Candy and Ronnie ain't seen me yet, 'cause the soul's spaced out. Bennie and the Dreads. Well, 'cause they were waiting the wonderful Bennie, she's a really keen. Got electric boots, a Moet suit. I read it in a magazine, no war. But Bennie and the Dreads, yeah. Hey kids, plug into the stainless, maybe they're blinded. Bennie makes them ageless. We shout survive, let us take ourselves along. We find our parents out in the street, right in a road. Candy and Ronnie ain't seen them yet, 'cause the soul's spaced out. Bennie and the Jets. She's really keen. Got electric boots, a Moet suits. I read it in a magazine, no more. But Bennie and the Jets, yeah. Jets. Oh, 'cause they're waiting the wonderful white Bennie, she's a really keen. Got electric boots, a Moet suit. I read it in a magazine, no more. But Bennie and the Jets, yes. jets. Like the record, you hide behind that mask you use. Did you think the fool could never win? Look at me, I'm coming back again. I got a taste of love and a simple way. Need to know when I'm still standing, you just fade away. You know I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. You know I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Once I never could have hoped to win, started down the road and leaving me again. And the threats you made were meant to cut me down. Love was just a circus, you'd be a clown by now. You know I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. You know I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. You know I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Take two.
Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile, but then if you're so smart, tell me why are you still so afraid? Hey, where's the fire? Won't you hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do, only so many hours in a day. Hey, but you know that when the truth is told, you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick up before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize the end waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. Can't be everything I want to be before your time. feels so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. You see when you're wrong, you know you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You got your passion, you got your pride. Don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. Ooh, when will you realize the inner waits for you? Slow down, you crazy child. Take the phone off the hook, disappear for a while. It's alright, you can afford to lose a day or two. Ooh, when will you realize the inner waits for you? You know when the truth is told, you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, why don't you realize the inner waits for you? Why don't you realize the inner waits for you? Some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the neighborhood. Hop a flight to Miami Beach or to Hollywood. But I'm taking a Greyhound down the Hudson River line. I'm in a New York state of mind. Seen all the movie stars, the fancy cars and their limousines. Been high in the Rockies, under the evergreens. But I know what I'm needing. I don't want to waste more time. I'm in a New York state of mind. It was so easy living day by day, out of touch with the rhythm and blues. But now I need a little give and take. The New York Times, the Daily News. Whoa, 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 comes down to reality. Fine with me, 'cause I've let it slide. Don't care if it's Chinatown or on Riverside. Don't have any reasons, left them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind. Was so easy living day by day, out of touch with rhythm and blues. But now I need a little give and take. The New York Times, the Daily News. Whoa, 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 comes down to reality. It's fine with me, 'cause I've let it slide. Don't care if it's Chinatown or on Riverside. Don't have any reason, no, I've left them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind. I'm just taking a Greyhound down the Hudson River line. I'm in a I'm in a New York. State of mind. All right, catches me up on a few of those requests that I saw. Paul, you know what? I meant to do that for you last time. Yes, we will break the Billy Joel, Elton John trend for a moment, and we'll do Woody Guthrie. This is kind of a delightful little song, definitely part of Americana history. And
This was by a fella named Woody Guthrie, who was kind of a traveling folk musician. I think he was dead broke when he died, but he wrote a pretty enduring little anthem about this beautiful continental United States, and it really is beautiful. It's I've never been anywhere else in the world that had as many different things all in one set of borders, with forests and deserts and hills and prairies and endless flatlands of cornfields, and we've got oceans and mountains, and so it's a pretty special place, and that's what this song is about. This land is your land, and this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. As I went walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway, saw below me the Golden Valley. This land was made for you and me. I roamed and rambled, and I followed footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts. All around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. When the sun comes shining, then I was strolling, and the wheat fields waving, and the dust clouds rolling. A voice was chanting as the fog was lifting. This land was made for you and me, yeah. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. When the sun comes shining, then I was strolling, and the wheat fields waving, the dust clouds rolling. The voice came chanting, and the fog was lifting. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From the Redwood Forest to the New York Island, from California to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. Well, probably not the best thing I've ever done in my life because I've never played it before, but it is a part of American culture. Does it suit Scotland as well? That's awesome, Paul. Okay, let's see here. Yes, this is a good one. We'll start our descent. We'll start winding ourselves down just a little bit. Now, this song was originally played on Fender Rhodes piano, which is like this. So I'm going to take a poll. Do you want me to play it on Fender Rhodes, or do you want me to play it on regular piano? Everyone chime in real quick. Okay, I have 2 votes for the Fender Rhodes and 1 vote. No, I have 3 votes now. 4 votes for the Rhodes. Sorry, Colin. Another time I will do this song again, and I'll play it on regular piano. But you are outvoted this time. Okay. Actually, there we go.
Daniel is traveling tonight on a plane. I can see the red tail lights heading for Spain. Oh, and I can see Daniel waving goodbye. Oh, it looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. They say Spain is pretty, though I've never been. But Daniel says it's the best place he's ever seen. Oh, and he should know he's been there enough. Lord, I miss Daniel. Oh, I miss him so much. Oh, Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the pain of the scars that won't heal? Your eyes have died. You see more than I. Daniel, you're a star in the face of the sky. Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the pain of the scars that won't heal? Your eyes have died, but you see more than I. Daniel, you're a star in the face of the sky. Daniel is traveling tonight on a plane. I can see the red tail lights headed for Spain. Oh, and I can see Daniel waving goodbye. Oh, it looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. Oh God, it looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes.
I love that song. Thanks for the request. Okay, well, I will. It looks to me like we've got room for about one more tune. So what I'm going to do with it is this one popped up about 5 or 6 times throughout the requests, so seems like the right thing to play now, and this will be the conclusion of the show. Thanks so much for tuning in. This has been fun. It's pretty much been an all request 2 hours, which has been a lot of fun for me. I didn't have to plan a set list. All I had to do was decide what I was going to play first and let you guys kind of take over. I had to do that more often. But if you have just joined in recently, I'm Piano Man Steve. We do this every Wednesday and Sunday at 3 o'clock on the Pacific Coast, 6 o'clock on the East. I try to take requests. We just have fun and fellowship for a couple of hours, so try to get away from all the bad news right now. If you're enjoying yourself and feel so inclined, I do appreciate digital tips. I've got a couple of tip jar options in my description. PayPal and Venmo both. Not required, always appreciated. If you're a piano player and you want to be, and you're interested in learning my method, Piano Man Approach, there's some information in the description about that. And you can join our Facebook student community for the Piano Man Approach for free anytime you want. Do question and answer sessions on a weekly basis there as well through live streams. So, okay, anyway, but thanks a lot, guys. Had a lot of fun. This is what we're going to close with. A bottle of white, a bottle of red, perhaps a bottle of rosé instead. We'll get a table near the street in our old familiar place, you and I, face to face. A bottle of red and a bottle of white. It all depends upon your appetite. I'll meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. Things are okay with me these days. I got a good job, I got a good office, got a new life, got a new wife, and the family is fine. Whoa, we lost touch long ago. You lost weight, I did not know you could ever look so nice after so much time. Do you remember those days hanging out at the village green? The engineer boots, leather jacket, the tight blue jeans. Drop a dime and a box, play a song about New Orleans. Cold beer, hot lights, my sweet romantic teenage nights. Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo. Popular steadies and the king and the queen and the prom, riding around with the car top down and the radio on. Everyone's acting any finer, whoops, more of a heat in the Parkway diner. We never knew we could want more than that out of life. Surely Brenda and Eddie would always know how to survive. Oh, 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 oh. Brenda and Eddie were still going steady, summer of '75, when they decided that marriage would be at the end of July. Everyone said they were crazy. Brenda
do you know that you're much too lazy and Eddie could never afford to live that kind of life? Oh, but then we were waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Oh, oh, oh. Well, I got an apartment with deep dark carpets and a couple of paintings from seas. They were abandoned the bar with a brand they saved for a couple of years. We started to fight when the money got tight. We just didn't count on the deals. Whoa, whoa, let's rock and roll. Oh, oh, oh. Well, we live for a while in a very nice style, but it's always the same in the end. We got on the bus as a matter of course, and the part of the closest of friends. And the king and the queen went back to the green, but you can never go back there again. Oh, 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 oh. Brenda and Eddie had it already by the summer of '75. Height of the Lord at the end of the show for the rest of their lives. Couldn't go back to the greasers. The best they could do was pick up their pieces, and we always knew they would both find a way to get by. Oh, and that's all I heard about Brenda and Eddie. Can't tell you more cause I told you already. Here we are waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Bottle of red, a bottle of whites. Whatever kind of mood you're in tonight, I'll meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. Thank you, everybody. It's been a great afternoon for me. I'll see you again on Sunday. If you are a piano student, remember, if you are not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. And for everybody, give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can, because you just don't know when that chance gets finally taken away from you. So, all right, thanks a lot, guys. I've had a great time. See you again on the next one.